Hello friends and welcome to today's English with Terry. If this is your first time, please do want to subscribe and check out the other videos from today's English with Terry. Today we'll be looking at something that most speakers of English or speakers of other languages find difficult to understand and a little bit confusing. What is that? We're talking about stress. No, I don't mean stress from being tired or stress from working all day and not sleeping. I'm talking about stress in pronunciation. Yes, that is what we'll be looking at today. So, what is stress? Well, when we speak English, it's not flat. You have syllables that are strong and syllables that are weak, which means that English is made up of strong beats and low beats. The words with strong beats are called stressed syllables, and the other words are unstressed syllables. Before we talk about stress, we need to understand what a syllable is. So what is a syllable? Well, a syllable is a part or a unit of a word. Words in English could be monosyllabic, that is one syllable, or multisyllabic, more than one syllable. When an English word is multisyllabic, then you have what you call a stressed syllable. That syllable is given emphasis and it's most times louder and clearer than other syllables of the same word. There are 3 levels of stress in English. You have the primary stress, the secondary stress, and unstressed syllables. In the IPA, the primary stress is written as a raised vertical line, something like this. Yes, a raised vertical line just before the beginning of the syllable. So if you look at your dictionary, for example, you open to the word banana, you're going to find that raised vertical syllable before the na. That tells you that that syllable is stressed and will usually be pronounced louder than other syllables of that word. Now, what is the secondary stress? Well, the secondary stress is not as completely stressed as the primary stress, but it's a little bit stressed. Some words have both a primary stress and a secondary stress. Then when we talk about unstressed syllables, we're talking about syllables that are not stressed. Most of these syllables have the schwa as a vowel and sometimes the vowel E, like this one, like that you find in words like happy or baby. So let's go straight to the main topic for today, which is primary stress. It's the most important type of stress. And if you understand that, then you're not going to have a problem with people understanding you. You can be rest assured that it's not going to be difficult to communicate with people if you understand stress. But why is stress important? Stress is important because if you mispronounce a word that is using a different stress, it could totally leave your listeners confused. If you mispronounce a sound slightly, well, your listener can still understand you, but that doesn't happen with stress, especially if words have the same spelling. You can imagine saying compound for compound. That could leave someone totally confused. Are you talking about my compound or compounding a problem? So that's the importance of stress. So when a syllable is stressed, we mean that that syllable is given extra emphasis. Let's take some words, for example. We have the first word, computer. Computer. Did you notice that the pew is louder than other syllables? Yes, that syllable is stressed. Let's take that one more time. Computer. Now you try it. Listen and repeat. Computer. I have a computer in my living room. Father. Father. Did you notice that the vowel R is quite longer than the vowel at the end of the word? Yes, that's because the fa is the stressed syllable. Now you try it. Father. Father. My father is a good man. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. The syllable more is stressed. Tomorrow. So we don't say tomorrow, we say tomorrow. 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 Let's take another word. Bottle. Bottle. Not bottle. Can you see how different the word sounds when I say bottle? The bottle is in the hotel. Does it sound English? No. But if I say the bottle is in the hotel, sounds English. But the bottle is in the hotel does not really sound English. You might be wondering, what's bottle? Well, it's bottle. Let's look at another word. Beautiful. Beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. The beau is stressed. So we don't say beautiful girl. We say beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Let's look at more words for you to practice with. So you just listen and repeat. See if you can identify the stressed syllables. Coconut. Coconut. Meaning. Meaning. Invitation. Invitation. Primary. Primary. Funeral. Funeral. Watermelon. Watermelon. Divided. Divided. And finally, family. Family. Were you able to identify the stressed syllables in all of these words? Great job. So you are on your way to becoming a fluent speaker of English. You just need to practice more. You need to understand the stress is important. But most of my students ask me, how do I know what part of a word is stressed or what syllable is stressed? Well, there are no hard and fast rules, because most rules also have exceptions. So depending on these rules could be quite confusing and difficult. So the easiest thing to do is to memorize the pronunciation and stress syllable of a word. You can just look it up in the dictionary if you're not sure. Remember, a primary stress syllable can be identified by the raised vertical line before the syllable, the small raised vertical line. But there are some guidelines and they could be quite useful. Well, for example, two-syllable nouns in English are usually stressed on the first syllable. So you hear doctor, baby, father, mother, dentist, lawyer. Then most two-syllable verbs are stressed on the second syllable. Divide, divide. Invite, invite. Subdue, subdue. Inform, inform. So these are some guidelines. I'm sure you're going to find them quite useful. One thing you should always remember, if you're not sure of a stressed syllable, you can just look it up in the dictionary. This will make your pronunciation much more better, and people will not have a hard time understanding what you say. Thanks for watching. Look out for the next video from Today's English with Tari.